Welcome back to another interesting tutorial on how to make this beautiful gown. We are going to be learning how to cut and also how to sew it. So this is the outcome of the recreation. You can see the back. You can also style the front and the waistband that has a design, and this is how our mannequin is modeling it. And also you can see the sleeve. Okay, so we are going to be learning the cutting and also this sewing all in one tutorial. If you're interested, just keep watching. So I'm gonna head to cut the upper part, front and back, like the half length. I have my neck width and neck depth there. The neck width I have there is 3.5 inches. So if your fabric is not stretchy, you can use 3.5. If it is stretchy, use 3 inches. So I have the shoulder to bust, shoulder to waist, shoulder to under bust, and my band. I have 4.5 inches for the band there. From shoulder to the under bust, I came down with 2 inches, because the under bust has, from the under bust, beneath the under bust, it has this band. So I came down after measuring the under bust. This is my back. I've cut it and do my zip tightening. So this is the waistband of the front. From under bust, come down with 2 inches and measure 4 inches or 5 inches for your waistband, depending your waistband. So that is how I just cut it. It's going to be very, very simple and fast and also easy. Now to get the down part, this is how I fold my fabric in an angle form. Okay, you know how to get your angle 180 degrees, your angle 360 degrees. Okay, so I'm gonna head to fold my, like so, in an angle 360 degrees. I've thought about it here. If you don't know how to get it, just go search for the tutorial and get it. Now I went ahead to divide my hip, divide by 4 by hip, divide by 4. I have it 10. Then I added extra 5 inches. So now I place my tape like this to get 15 inches. So this is the place I found that 15 inches horizontally. You can see the way I place my tape to get the down part, and you know that the down part is a gathered part. So I divide my hip by 4. I have 10. Then I added extra 5 inches, so I have 15 inches. I place my tape horizontally to get that 15 inches. After getting the 15 inches, I mark it with my chalk. Then I place my tape like so to get the radius of the waist. Hope you understand the way I just explained this, because I am going to be gathering it. That is why I use my hip divide by 4. It's just a simple pattern, a simple way to cut, to achieve a gather. But if you don't know how to achieve this, just go ahead and divide your waist by 6.28. Then you add extra, because you are going to be gathering this. Remember to put your zipper allowance. All right, so the 15 inches I use here is not that much, but because the fabric is not much, that is why I just use 15 inches. I would have used 20 so that the gather will be full. All right, so now after getting the radius of the waist, now I'm just going to go ahead to place my tape like this, deducting the half length. The half length I'm working with is 17 inches. I'm just going to place it on the radius I've just marked to get the remaining length of the gown. So that is how I'm just going to go ahead and continue to mark it in a cycle way to get my flare. I hope this my explanation is very, very simple. If you don't understand it, please go ahead and re-watch this video. Okay, so I'll continue to mark like so. Let me repeat, the upper part we are talking about is just the front part. So to get the band, you know, the band, it has a band at the beneath the under bust. So come down with 2 inches, because if you didn't come down with 2 inches from your under bust, after cutting the band is going to be hanging up. So if you get your under bust measurement, come down with 2 inches, then mark the length of your band. After shaping it, if it is too much, you can go ahead and trim it a little bit. I'm talking about the half length of the upper part. Okay, so you go ahead and cut the half length of your back. Make sure you add your zipper allowance for the back and do your zip tightening. So after cutting that, the front and the back, I went ahead to cut and turn it up with my lining. So after cutting this one, I'm just going to go ahead and gather it. So I'm done cutting the down part. I'll now cut this radius part, which is the waist measurement part. You know that after gathering this, I am just going to gather it to my waist measurement, my waist circumference. But while getting it, I did not use my waist circumference, I used my hip circumference. So now what I have here is the front and back of the flare. You can see how it's looking. It's 360 angle, 360-degree flare. So this is how it is. I'm just going to take it to my sewing machine and gather the upper part. Now guys, I am done turning up with the upper part, the front and also the back, and I've gone ahead to join the shoulder. So the back neck depth is just 1 inch while the width is 3.5 inches. So I've joined it together. You can see, I'm sorry if you cannot see it because this is very dark. So I have closed the zipper allowance for the upper part, but I'm just going to go ahead and open it up. I'm just going to go ahead and shape these two side parts, then before attaching my gather, because I'm not going to be slitting the gather, separating the front and the back. No, I'm not going to be doing that. I'll just leave it like so. Now I am going ahead to gather the down part, as you can see here, and it's it's looking very beautiful. So you can see how beautiful the gathered part is. So I'm just going to go ahead and join this gather to the upper part of the gown. So now after gathering, this is what I have. After joining it together, this is what I have. So if you look closely, you can see our band on the half length of the under bust area. There you can see the line of the half band there. You can also use another color to make to differentiate your band so that it's going to be very visible. I also use a lining to turn up the band. You can also use your gum stay to attach on the band so that it's going to be looking very strong. So this is the sleeve. I also have another little sleeve for the cuffling of the band, like the down part of the sleeve has something cuffling like so. So I made the length of this cuffling band to be 7 inches, including the joining allowance and turning up. So guys, the horizontal measurement is the round sleeve measurement for the cuffling band. So guys, I am done joining the sleeve, and I also attached a belt to the waist. So from the half length of the gown, I just insert a belt there, like the waist belt. This waist belt is going to help that band that is on the front to be so tight after putting on the clothes. So you tight the belt at the back, so it is going to help that front band design. It's going to make it to be very tight. So make sure you put your waist belt, the two sides of your waist part, put a belt to it, so that it's going to make that band that is on the front of the gown to be very tight. If you didn't put this, it's not gonna be looking very beautiful after your client wearing it. And this is the sleeve, and you can see the band, the cuffling band there. I am done with this gown, and the only thing that is remaining here is just to give it a hot press. And I hope you understand this tutorial. So go ahead and iron your cuffling with interfacing or a lining of your choice. Any interfacing of your choice is fine. All right, and this is where our tutorial is going to end. I've gone ahead to insert my zipper, and make sure the back of your gown align, like the half length, make sure that they are lining. All right, make sure you put your waist belt to it. If not, that design, that band that you are seeing at the front is not gonna be looking very very tight. The waist belt is going to help it a lot. I've also gone ahead to pleat the shoulder sleeve. I went ahead to pleat the shoulder or the sleeve on the shoulder a little bit. So it's your choice. This tutorial is very very simple. It's your choice. Whatever you have to do, go ahead and do it. And my next design is just a v-neck design. Thank you for watching, guys. That is the end of this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Please, if you have any question, don't forget to drop it on the comment section. See you on the next tutorial. Till then, bye for now.